Hi, hello, and welcome. This is Ganesan from Your Money Matters, and this is your millionaire coach. And today is 6, and I think it's 9:30. I had a bias that everybody will be watching CSK match like me, and you will be jumping in only when CSK batting is over. And are you a fan of Dhoni or Kohli? Whose captaincy you like it? And are you a fan of Sachin or Ganguly? Whose opening batting you like it? And if you're an avid follower of Tamil Nadu Kollywood movies, do you like Rajini or Kamal? Whose movies you like it? So everybody will have an inclination like I like him or I like this guy. I like this guy or I like this guy. I like this personality or I like this personality. So it's in life we will have a bias on everything, on daily things, right from brushing. You will have a bias that I like only Pepsodent because we used to have brushing only using that, or we used to have only Colgate because my mom believes that Colgate gives me complete protection. That is the ad you can see nowadays in TVs. So that brings the interesting question of the day: what is your bias when it comes to money? So everything in and around money we have been discussing. So today's topic is what is your bias, and when it comes to money, behavioral bias. So we'll see there are different kinds of behavioral bias when it comes to taking decision on investments and money. And today we'll see only the top three things, top three biases we can see among people. And before getting into the topic, please start sharing this video with your friends and start inviting your friends so that they can come in and know about whether they fall into any of this bias. And because of this, they are not able to decide on anything in life and in particular in investments, because this is very critical, because money is the one and only thing which differentiates everybody in this world. So you can feel it, because when you earn, when your business picks up like anything, you feel like rich, you feel the fun in the business. And when it is down, you feel like so much anxiety and so much anger you show up on your employees, in your family. So that is how the money brings in, it creates happiness or it destroys happiness. So today's topic on biases, we will see three things, top three critical things: worriness bias, anchoring bias, and trend chasing bias. Worriness, this is very common. I worry what will happen. People will go and do everything, and then they will start worrying whether this investment will do good or this will go for a loss. They will invest in share market. They will have all the enthusiasm to invest in share market, and after investing, they will see, oh my God, what will happen if the stock has went for a toss? What will happen if there is any small news about that company? They will start worrying. What will happen to that news? What will happen to that company? And even in mutual funds, stock market is crashing. What will happen to my fund? I just started. I just invested my lump sum. So many things will start coming into the mind, and they will start worrying like anything. They won't discuss with their peers, with their friends group, how they are invested, or they won't even ask the expert who is expert in this field. So the best thing in this world is to ask the expert. That is what we had seen few days back. If you are in really need of help, just go and ask either to your friends. They can turn it up to the expert. So that will resolve the issue. So see if you are falling in this kind of bias in your life when it comes to deciding on investment. The next one is about anchoring bias. This is very, you will not find fault in this. If you want to do something, you will require a support or confirmation from someone else. It can also be called as a confirmation bias, because we will ask our support to get a support from someone else. For example, if you are going to purchase a real estate plot from a distant place, you will try to find a person, your close friend or relative, and ask him to give a positive confirmation that that land value will appreciate in a few years of time or in a few months of time. Then you'll go and buy. You will not try to contradict your decision. So most of you will fall into this kind of bias, like confirmation bias. Whether my investment is right, whether my mutual fund value or the fund which I had chosen will give an exact value like what he does. You would have gone and invested in a fund name A, and your friend would have invested in fund name B. His decision would have been different because maybe he would have taken an expert advice. You would have invested based on your own research and decision, or you would have taken some other expert advice. So A and B, there are different things of mutual funds. Everything can do good. Try to analyze. So just because there is contradiction in nature, you should not think it is wrong or right. So see how you are behaving when it comes to investment and when it comes to money or decision making in your life. This is contradiction bias. And my dad used to be like, whenever he wants to go and I never found a thing when it comes to money or investment when if I'm thinking back. What he does is whenever he wants to go to a new place, you just call up his friend or relative or just check whether the route is right or what is a bus route we need to catch. Everything will make sure everything goes perfect. There is no issues or anything crops up in the morning or in the evening when he's going to a new place. This is one sort of confirmation bias, and this can reflect in his investments also because he never tried out equities or any other investments apart from fixed deposits. So he is having he had an anchoring or confirmation bias. And when it comes to another thing is trend chasing bias. This, most of the millennials and current generation of investment, new age millennial group of people fall into this kind. They'll think, if I invest in stock market, I can get a best returns quickly and then I can enjoy my life. Money needs time and it's a long-term process. Creating wealth is not easy and it's a long-term process. If you are earning from your business, you need to allocate some portion for wealth creation. Wealth creation needs time. It can't happen overnight. And that can be very passive income. Only when you have a huge sum of money, you can help to create a passive income. And people try to trend chase, and only few of them exceed the expectation or they cross the line and make the money. What happens when there is a bull market happening in the last 3 years? It was there. People chased penny stocks, and these kind of people will come into the market only when the bull has run almost 30-40% in every stock, and then they will come and they will try to purchase a penny stock, and after purchasing that there will be any negative news and market will try to find a way to book a profit. So once it is done, all the stock value will come down. Then they will be like, they have chased the trend and it bucked up. So that's how it goes. And there are more people like they will try to go and invest in a land or buying a flat, go on a buying spree. They will go buy and go on buying. They will never think about economic cycle or how it will go in the future. They will just try to invest in based on their understanding on how it goes or the current trend. The current trend, if it is in real estate, they will go and invest like anything without thinking about how their future or their life. Your investment should be on your future. So this is trend chasing, and this happened. And recent example is few days back I met a friend. He was referred to me by another friend. We were discussing about his personal finance and slowly moved to his business. And what his father has did is that he went on buying a real estate and plots and across Chennai and even in Bangalore. So, though it is a good investment, it's not a dead investment. At present, the value is very less. So they were able to sell and they got into a financial mess in business. Their partners they got broke with their partnership with another people and they need to settle that. And there are numerous loans because of buying a real estate and like that. So much loans are pending on their book. So this happened purely because his father believed that real estate will do exactly much better because he had his past thinking that the real estate will do good, and at that time when he was investing, real estate was doing exactly way better. So he invested in commercial plots and residential plots which can generate returns, cash flow. So he did that purely chasing the trends. And very latest thing which everybody can relate to is chasing the Bitcoin. Few had made fortune, but no one had seen who is that guy, either this guy or this guy. No one knows. We got a news through our ears that this person X has made N number of money and Bitcoin is safe because that is the latest technology that can go nowhere wrong, but everything went for a toss. It touched $20,000. One Bitcoin value was $20,000. So within 2-3 months, it has nosedived. It came way down below $10,000. Think about a person who just went ahead and invested when it was around 20,000, and what would have been his life now? It would have been lakhs and lakhs of money in Indian term. So that is what will happen if you're chasing trend. You may not know what is the analysis of that particular product, and you just go blindly and go and invest, and everything will go for a loss. So, and that brings the. Let me summarize what we have discussed till now. The first thing is like the third one was trend analysis, trend chasing bias. The second one was like the first. Just a minute. Anchoring or confirmation bias, and the third one, the first one was worriness. If you keep worrying about what will happen to your investment, what if you're anxious about it, it won't work out, and that will prevent you from investing in equities or which will yield good returns. So avoid that worriness bias and anchoring or confirmation bias. In the current world, you need to decide on your own or go and check with your expert whether he will help you understanding your making you understand your risk taking capability so that it works good. So the second one is anchoring or confirmation bias, and the third one is trend chasing bias. So you will be chasing the latest trend, and most of the time it won't work because all the valuation would have increased by the time you come to know that this is the latest trend in investments. So that may also not work unless you are exactly you are someone who follows this investment line. Then you will know when it is happening and when the future you can predict a bit. So avoid these biases. At the end of the day, you may fall in any of these three, or which I will say tomorrow also. We'll continue with other biases. You may fall in any of these biases, but the main thing is you should avoid that. Avoid bias, because without knowing we will have a bias like this is good, this is bad. But at the end of the day, good or bad depends upon your view or your perception. And someone else would have told that your close friend would have told that this investment didn't work out for me, and that would have registered in your mind thinking that this is not good and this is not right for me. And some of the things are like based on your parents' perception and views you would have had. All these biases would have got restored in your mind and think like, I'm like this, I shouldn't go beyond that, I should not try these investments, I should not have a very safe way of investing, I should protect my money. So avoid all these things, have an open mind and go and see what is the investment returns can give, whether it will suit you, your time period. We are given how to choose an investment product. If that fits, if that investment product choose that all those 5 points, go ahead and invest, you can get the best returns. So we will continue tomorrow with other set of biases, and I have been sharing this interesting offer for the last couple of days. Please start sharing this video with your friends, and exclusive financial planning for your friends, and we will provide you what are the things you can what are the investments you can make, what are the insurance and risk protection measures you need to have in your life, all these things in a PDF, so that you can refer it for your next year also, and you can lead a financial freedom. You can have a financial freedom and enjoy life like anything, because you know what needs to be done at the right age for your kids, for their marriage, and for your retirement, for your business, and everything, and for your vacation also. So everything will be put into that PDF, and it is exclusively made only for you, and that comes premium at only for 10 people, only 10. And please start sharing this video with your friends, and if you want, if you are interested, please mail me. Mail ID is provided in the post, and please start coming in. Since the PDF, the financial planning document is very limited, only for 10 people. Bye for now. And anything, what is your bias? Please start commenting and share your videos. Please start comment and please start discussing this thing about how your friends are, how are you, what is your view on this discussion till now I had made with you. So message me or put your comment so that everyone can relate to what is your view, and let them comment. And this is an interesting topic. Let's start sharing this video with your friends once again. Bye for now. See you tomorrow with other set of biases. Stay tuned.